Water, one of life's true joys. It can bring us together and be a source of lifelong memories. Water is also an element that requires our respect. Water can be dangerous, and it can be deadly. Drowning is the single leading cause of death for children ages 1 to 4. Drowning is fast, silent, and not what you'd expect. Drowning is also preventable. There is no single way to stop a drowning from occurring, but by applying all 5 layers of protection, you can prevent it and save lives. Fences, barriers and alarms, supervision, water competency and swim skills, life jackets, and emergency preparation make up the 5 layers of protection. If you love kids, you know they can be curious, quick, and impulsive. 1 second they're there, and a moment later they're off to someplace new. Most of us do our very best to watch children during swim times, but most drownings occur during non-swim times, when adults are no longer thinking about the pool, which is why it's so important to ensure they can't access water on their own. A 4-sided fence with a locking gate can reduce the risk of drowning by 50%. Doors, windows, and gates that provide access to water can be alarmed. There are even personal alarms that can be worn to keep a child safe. As a caregiver, it's your job to stay vigilant. If there's a pool, you need to know where the kids in your care are at all times, inside and out. A child can drown silently in as few as 30 seconds. That's about how long it takes to reply to a text message or wash your hands. So designate a water watcher, whose job it is to watch your child in and around water. And, if possible, swim near a lifeguard. And remember, if a child is missing, always check the pool first. Seconds count. Children can learn water competency and swim skills at a young age. From learning to float to eventually learning to swim safely, these water safety skills are critical to survival and can decrease the risk of drowning by up to 90% for children ages 1 through 4. When you're in or around natural bodies of water, such as lakes, ponds, and rivers, U.S. Coast Guard approved life jackets are essential to keeping your children safe. Whether you're out on a boat or just spending a day at the dock, life jackets should be a critical part of your day. Because supervision can never be perfect, life jackets can also be an important layer of protection for kids who lack water competency when around water. And please remember, life jackets can only work if they fit properly. Adult life jackets will not work for children. The final layer is emergency preparation. If you own a pool, you need to be prepared. That means learning CPR with rescue breaths and basic water rescue techniques from a qualified instructor. Water. An oasis, a place for family and friends and joy. And, to a curious young mind, a fascinating and mysterious thing that sometimes calls out to be explored. Please learn and share the 5 layers of protection so we can put an end to childhood drowning as the single leading cause of death among children ages 1 through 4. To learn more, please visit us at ndpa.org/layers.